Today, I'm reviewing the 2007 Transformers movie, the film that launched one of the biggest blockbuster franchises of all time. And we're just going to give a spoiler free review and look at the story, characters, the action, and whether it still holds up today. Hello, what's up, people? Guten Morgen, buenos tardes, and good evening. Hope you're doing well, swell, and dandy. So, here's a spoiler-free review of Transformers 2007. So, straight into it, what is this movie about? So, Transformers is the now 19-year-old movie that came out in 2007, which is actually the first live-action Transformers film. Did you also know a little interesting fun fact? The 2007 Transformers film served as a key technical and stylistic inspiration for Iron Man and other films as well, especially with how they were able to make the CGI look in a time where films weren't really doing that and grounding it and making it look really gritty, which appealed to the director, Jon Favreau, of Iron Man and many other films as well. So what are the plot and characters of this film? Well, the film features the likes of Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, Peter Cullen, Hugo Weaving, Tyrese Gibson, and Josh Duhamel, and many others. The film is basically two stories that merge into one. One story is about a boy who buys a car and struggles with life as a teen, trying to impress a girl, whilst also just dealing with life growing up. Then the other half is a robot civil war that makes its way onto Earth, and the military are trying to deal with that. And then the thing that merges both of them is the boy finds himself caught up in that war when the car turns out to be more than meets the eye. He also gets pushed out of his comfort zone to do what needs to be done to help keep his planet safe. And it really is a coming of age story. And if I'm correct, it also had, Steven Spielberg was a producer from the film, and I heard that he had some influence or words of wisdom for Michael Bay in terms of making this story the heart of it about the boy and his car as well. So the age rating for this film is a 12 or 12A, or I guess PG-13 in America. What I liked. So the music is beautiful in this film. The visuals are stunning. To say that they hold up is an understatement and is a disservice to how good they are actually. There are quite a lot of good character moments with the actual Transformers themselves. They feel like they actually know each other, especially the good guys. They are a team rather than just people who socialize together like work colleagues, but an actual good team, which can be quite difficult to do with CGI characters. The villains are well done as well. There feels like a real realistic sort of threat to them as well. All of the supporting cast as well do really well. Everyone with their roles has their stamp on the film. So all the side characters, they have a meaningful impact in the film and they add to the film as well. It wouldn't be the same film without them. So yeah, very, very vital to the film. And also a lot of the actors and actresses from this film ended up doing things in TV shows and films to show how well their careers went off from this point or continued to go. I feel this film gets it best in terms of mixing the realism of humans and Transformers, as well as an understandable, relatively simple story. The world and the lore it opens up as well is really good and encourages you to get involved, well, it did for me as well. And it kicked off this big franchise. This franchise was making $1 billion before Marvel did at the box office. So it obviously did well objectively, not only in America, but across the rest of the planet as well. While we're here, we could please like to ask if you could do that whole subscribe, like, and commenting thing. We really appreciate it. What do you think actually? Is Transformers a franchise that you really love? What is your favorite Transformers film? Are there any characters that you think are underrated? Have you seen it as well? Let us know your thoughts and feelings, please, if you may. So what I didn't like. The crude humor is nowhere near as bad as it will be in future other installments, but it is unnecessary at a lot of points. There's scenes that feel like they're written by a teenage boy, and it just is a bit weird, especially with all the other good elements of the film. It's just a bit random listening to some of the quote unquote jokes in this film. Banger or clanger? So would I recommend? So firstly, 100% a banger. The score I would give it out of 10 is actually a 9.5 out of 10. It's only the 0.5 less than a 10 out of 10 because of the reasons I just stated. I loved this film as a child and still do as an adult, and it's the reason why I got into films. I have this weird sort of toxic relationship with this franchise as well. So that's why when people are like, oh, if the films aren't as good, this film technically is to blame why I'm still involved, because I'm like, oh, but it was good once, so like it can be good again. The visuals are something to behold nearly 2 decades later. The music in this film is why I'm obsessed with music soundtracks and film scores as well. And yeah, I would recommend this if you like sci-fi or action films. So let us know your thoughts and feelings if you would like to. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for staying, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Toodles.